We're now going to talk about how to handle the microphone. Now, this is a very familiar microphone. I'm sure many of you have already seen this microphone before. This is the Shure SM58. This is the most common microphone you'll find in most of the performance venues. So get familiar on how to handle this microphone. The first thing is, when you are going to use the microphone, your posture is very important. Now, in level 1, we've talked in detail about the right posture for singing. So make sure you follow these techniques. If you're hearing this for the first time, make sure you go and check out my level 1 to get those postures right. The next thing is how to hold the microphone. You may have seen a lot of people holding it here. Now, this is completely wrong. Let me explain why. You will see that there is a line below all these things written here. The bottommost line here. Up to this line is the area of the microphone that is responsible for the amplification of your sound. So therefore, if you're going to put your hand over here, there's a good chance that it's going to pick up all those irritating noises that you're going to make with your fingers. So make sure you hold it just below that line. All right. Next thing is, how far away from a microphone should you be? Now this is clearly much too far. All right. And this is much too close. An ideal distance is a few centimeters away, about 4 or 5 centimeters. This distance is good. All right. Now, you're keeping it at this distance, but how should the mic be placed? Should it be horizontal to the ground? Should it be angled slightly upward or downward? Ideally, the mic should be angled at a 20 or 30 degrees. Now, the reason is the way in which your voice is released from your mouth. That is at an angle, and therefore the microphone captures it perfectly if you place the microphone also at an angle. So ideally, a 20 degree or a 30 degree angle like this is good to capture your voice in the right way. Finally, you may have noticed that in several performances, singers move away from the mic like this when they are singing a high note or a very loud note. Those are a little bit more advanced techniques which we will be discussing, but in the next level.